it's interesting because when I was here in the 80s, I used to think about that a little bit. And at that time, at Southwest Missouri, I recruited in St. Louis. There are an awful lot of really good football players that don't get offered Division I or BCS level scholarships. We've had our share here, guys that came here as walk-ons that end up being great football players, and you wonder how a guy like Bryce Pop didn't end up at Iowa or Iowa State, or Chad Henning's another example. And I think you have an opportunity if you have a good eye to maybe find some real good football players, and they've done, I think, a great job historically at Northern Iowa, and certainly under Coach Farley's watch, they've done a real good job there. And then occasionally he'll get a transfer to come in and what have you. But you look at a guy like James Ruffin, he can play anywhere in the country. He's an excellent football player. And two things, I mean, they identified something in recruiting, and then also they've done a great job with their players once they get to campus. And once a guy gets here, I mean, they can lift weights and do all those kinds of things, strength and conditioning improvements. You can do that anywhere. It doesn't have to just be at a BCS conference school. So if your structure's right, you got the right people working with players. They've got an excellent coaching staff. And, good things can happen.